This is my original image, and on top of that I roughly sketched my concept. And using Photoshop, this is what I created. हैप्पी 75th इंडिपेंडेंस डे टू ऑल द इंडियंस। और ये वीडियो आज स्पेशली आज के लिए है। This is Shub in front of you, back again with this video of photo manipulation. This video I'm gonna show you step by step how I created this photo. This kind of photos you have may seen on the social media, very breakdown video आप सब लोगों के लिए. So let's begin the video. I had a raw original image. First step was color correct it, brought down some highlight and whites, add some global contrast with the curves. After that मुझे sort of flat image मिल गई, which will help me to blend easily with other assets. Next I made even facial highlight because हमने natural light में shoot किया था, and also added some highlight to the dark side of the face with the help of my custom action to separate it out from the background. Kept it simple. I made a group of layers क्योंकि बाद में यहाँ बहुत सारे layers होने वाली है. Further it will help us to find the layers easily. So always remember to organize your mess. In next step, I sketch free my idea over my duplicate layer. Then I went up on Google for flag and ground images, but I didn't got any desired images that I wanted for my concept. Then I went to my favorite site, Unsplash and Pixel. These two images I selected which were right for my concept. I masked out myself from the background with the help of very strong pen tool. I kept the hair as it is because it's gonna be refined later. And with the help of refine edge tool, keep my hair properly and pick some settings to make it more refined. In next step, I adjusted my subject, that is myself, as I require for my composition. I also made aspect ratio 4:5 as it is required for most of the social media platform. Next, I made rod shape. I embossed it and adjust the lighting and shadow as to match the composition. अब setting अपनी composition पे tweak कर सकते हो using layer style. This is very easy and fast way to do it. After matching the light and shadow, I brought the rod behind the subject and also marked some portion. In next step, I tried to make our Indian flag custom shape as it should be matched to the composition. In next step, I tried to make it Indian custom flag so that it should match to my composition, and also tried some Indian flag. While doing this, मुझे लगा ये बहुत टाइम कंज्यूमिंग है, सो आई डिसाइडेड टू स्टॉप. जब किसी आर्ट वर्क को बनाते वक्त आपको कभी लगे कि ये स्टेप करने से आपको अच्छा रिजल्ट मिलेगा, बट विच इज़ नॉट इंक्लूडेड इन द इनिशियल प्रोसेस ऑफ योर आर्ट वर्क, बट डूइंग दिस step or process or doing some setting changes will give you better results. So go for it because working on art is like trial and error thing. अच्छा हुआ तो cherry on cake, बुरा हुआ तो सीख लेंगे कुछ. I bring the Indian flag to the composition. Then I mask it out with the, of course, pen tool. Flipped it horizontally and adjusted the position as I required, and decided to go forward with this. So the first custom shape, this is second, and the third one was matching my concept. In next step, with puppet tool, I adjusted my finger around the rod, brought the background into the composition, remove the person who is enjoying the view. Using content aware fill, make it properly here and there, and adjusted the position of the background as I wanted. Then I added cloud blend with the background using color and levels. If you guys came to this point of the video, then I just want to ask you one question: why I kept some portion of the flag out of the composition? If you know the answer, then comment down below. By the way, I kept it intentionally. Let's get back to the video. In next step, I added shadow to the flag to match the composition lighting using composition layer, and also gave some motion blur to the flag. Highlighted some portion of the flag to match the composition lighting, and I blended the subject with the scene using another favorite tool, that is RGB curves and color balance. Added some shadow on the subject to match with the scene lighting. To make the flag shadow, I merged the flag layers and filled with the black color. Adjusted the shadow with the lighting position, made it blending option to the soft light. To make it more realistic with layer style, I tweaked some settings and gave some field blur. For contact shadow, I use exposure layer, kept its blending option soft light, draw some shadow underneath my foot, and also added some global shadow on the road. Again using levels and layer style option, I added some highlight as it's in daylight. Again some second contact shadow with the help of levels. To give some breadth to the ambience, I added some dust or you can call it dust storm. हम जहाँ भी जाते वादळ आते वादळ यानी तूफान. It's Marathi word. For more ambience, I added some flying leaves here and there and gave some directional motion blur to them, and also copied some leaf behind the subject to give some depth. And at last, merge all the layers using camera raw filter. It's a plugin comes with the Photoshop itself. I overall color graded it, done some small correction to give some cinematic look, and that's how I created my concept. That's it for the today. I hope you like the video. If you do so,